From Memorial Park in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, the PCTV Network Sports presents the 21st Annual Pottstown Rumble Grass Volleyball Tournament. Hello everybody, I'm Dave Ridenour, joined by Patrick Dietz. And Patrick, 21 years ago, 1991, Ken Cass and his buddies came up with an idea to have a volleyball tournament, and boy, has it grown over 21 years.
And it's become the largest Northeastern volleyball tournament around. I mean, it's something that brings folks from Boston, folks from even Michigan, as far west as Michigan, into Pennsylvania to probably enjoy one of the greatest volleyball spectacles around.
Well, you know, it's grown over those 21 years from approximately 200 players to 2,000 players, and what a great day we've had so far for volleyball action.
And it's 2,000 players on approximately 90 nets. There isn't another tournament in the area that can get these many kids. There's also a juniors division and adults playing both pro, double A, B, double B, novice for 2 days.
Well, and we'll get ready to see some of the girls in action in the open division. And tell us a little bit about what do we expect to see here as we reach the semifinals for the girls tonight.
Well, you're going to see two completely contrasting styles. One team, a combination, international combination, is Svetlana Simic and her partner from Colombia. They're going to play a much more refined, very clean international game. Svetlana played for Long Island University, the Blackhawks back in Brooklyn. I believe her partner is an international player altogether. And then there's Christina Barag, a local young lady who's been coming here a very long time, and her partner from Bowie, Maryland. Very solid team, but they're going to be more gritty, more grinding out type of volleyball.
All right, well, it's going to be I'm anxious to see how we go. We're getting ready for the opening shot right after this, so stay tuned for the 21st Annual Pottstown Rumble.
Meet Joe Can Do That. Joe Can Do That can fix anything. He can fix your car. He can fix your vacuum cleaner. He can even fix your electrical problems. But do you really want him to? Call Gehringer Mechanical today for all your electrical needs. Joe Can Do That does.
You're watching the PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you.
Just down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
and expert advice.
We've got everything you need
because we know the community
and we know our customers.
So next time you have a home improvement project,
drop by
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
Your True Value expert is A.D. Moyer in Gilbertsville and Pottstown. On the web at admoyer.com.
The PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. Check out June's special programming, the Upper Perkiomen Spring Concert, the Soapbox Derby, and professional volleyball with the Pottstown Rumble. New programs, a new energy, and it's all streaming 24/7 on the PCTV Network. Make your connection today.
So we got all four names. Black bra, black bottom, white hat.
Get ready to bring you all the action here at the 21st Annual Pottstown Rumble. Again, Dave Ridenour, Patrick Dietz, and the girls are starting to warm up here a little bit in the semifinals. Patrick, and you talked briefly in the opening about the different styles of play, and we're anxious to see how this thing starts to take shape.
Well, what's going to happen, honestly, Dave, again, you're going to see two varying styles. Probably a much more aggressive style from the young ladies that are shagging the balls right now. The young lady to the top left of the screen, Svetlana Simic, and her partner Sandra Montoya are both international players. They're probably going to play more of an international style maybe a little higher ball. But everything's going to be a lot crisper in how they move, and the communication is going to be very unique. Christina Barag and her partner, Kristen Buter, both local area girls, are probably going to play a much more gritty, though it is a refined game in and of itself, but it's still going to be a gritty game. They're going to try to grind it out. They're going to definitely try to dig and play from the ground up, like we say in volleyball. You want to dig the ball and try to put it in a good position to help your team win. That's probably what they're going to do against Svetlana.
And maybe you could tell the fans out there, because they have a lot of novices who are watching this for the first time, a little bit about the games. It's a best-of-3 series, and how do they win a game, and so on. So maybe you can fill them in as to what do we expect to see as far as game-wise here tonight.
Game-wise, what we're definitely going to get is what is known as side-out scoring. The game has transitioned to what's known as rally scoring, which is basically similar to tennis. Point per serve, anyone can win the rally. However, in old-style volleyball, the way where I grew up playing, you had to serve to earn the point. So that's the style of play that we're going to get right now. And you're going to get a game to 11, 2 games to 11. This is playoffs. This is semi. So you've got to win the two sets to 11, and it's going to be constant back and forth to see who can establish themselves, who can win more rallies during serve, and who has the mettle, in other words, to dominate on and off the net.
Okay, so you have to serve in order to score a point. And also, is it a win-by-2 situation?
It is a win-by-2 situation.
It is, so we're looking forward to it. And we have a beautiful night as the sun is starting to set here in Pottstown as we're closing on 7:30 in the evening. And I'm sure that the lights will be on before long. But this is a beautiful night, and it doesn't look like the weather is actually going to be a factor in tonight's game.
The weather, in the sense that the heat is gone, and there's no cloud cover. However, the wind will play a factor, and that's something, especially with these beach balls, the way that they're designed with the seams. It's going to move a lot in the wind. If the wind kicks up just the right way and these ladies hit the serve just right, you're going to get a lot of aces.
Okay, as you can see, the girls now are starting to talk to the officials and the scores. We have a lot of people, and it's pretty neat. It's a players' tournament, and everybody sort of kicks in and helps out with the scoring and the fishing and stuff as we're getting ready to rumble here, if you will. As
That's
again,
right.
It's Svetlana Semic in the black. She is getting ready to serve. Her partner will be Sandra Montoya. She will have the white hat. And then, of course, we have Christina Barag and Kristen Buter for the other side as we get ready here to start it up. And there's the opening serve. And a quick hit after 2 shots. And that'll be a side out as that'll go over to Barag and Buter.
That's probably going to be one of the plays that we'll see a lot. And over on 2 with Barag, she's such a great passer. She's going to put the ball up in an area for Buter to constantly have the option to hit that ball.
Okay, now Buter will be serving as she tries to get her squad on board. And here's the return back. And there's the flip cross court. And there's the first point of the game as they are the home team. They are right.
And that's going to be something that they're going to attack. They're probably going to attack Montoya, knowing Svetlana's played in this before. They know how she passes. They're going to probably attack Montoya and see if they can rattle her cage a little bit to get some points off of them like they did there.
But there's Buter, and a little long with that service. The service now will go back to Montoya. Again, Montoya has the white hat. As you mentioned, this is the international team, as you mentioned, Patrick. As she's getting ready for her first serve of the game as she receives the little signal from Semic. There's the bump.
Down it
Down
goes.
the line.
That's something that I think is going to work in Buter's favor. Her partner Barag is giving her a lot of space off the net, giving her a great call to find that line shot. Svetlana's taking a lot of court, but not enough right now.
And it's amazing how athletic these girls are, Patrick. I mean, they certainly have come a long way. And however, Christina with a little mental mistake there, she hits it a little long.
A little unforced error, but again, this isn't rally score. It doesn't hurt you to miss a serve right now.
Back to Svetlana. There's the bump to the net, and there's Buter again with another kill and another good spike by Kristen Buter. She really is doing a good job at the net.
And her partner, Christina Barag, is doing a great job of communicating to her, getting to an off ball, and then putting up something that is playable. And that's going to be the key. Again, they're going to grind it out against this team that's going to look to clean up and play a clean game all the time. You have to grind it out against them.
And again, remember, this is a semifinal. The winner of this match will get into the women's final, which will be later tonight. And there's a nice little dink by Sandra Montoya.
And that is called a poke shot. What people have to notice is you're not allowed to open hand dink, which means you can't stop your hand and open it and redirect the ball. But what she did is she made what is known as a pig knuckle or a fist knuckle and moved the ball left and right.
And
Here it comes. She's going to go up right here. Nice, simple little clip right off the top of the knuckles.
And that is a side out as Montoya serves. And here comes Buter again as she tries to slam one down, and a good save. What a nice play.
Awesome play by Montoya, bouncing it off the net.
Barag. A little bit low with that one into the net.
But she tried to be too careful with her shot. Instead of going for a nice, easy, simple shot, she tried to push it low and fast off the top of the net. But it started off the defense of Montoya.
And that'll be a point as we now are 1-1. And there she finds an opening there as Semic got caught up at the net. And again, you talked about that communication, Patrick, and here's a good example of that.
And that was a great job from Buter, giving Christina, who's not the biggest person on the court right now, an excellent shot call. Hit that line, it's open, and Montoya chased away because Semic had put up a beautiful block.
But you know, you always see the person at the net putting down some fingers, making some plays and things, and I'm sure they're going to probably try to stay back if they can. And there's Montoya coming up to net with a nice slam and a side out.
Those are blocking defensive calls. So if you put down two fingers, that means you're taking away that hitter to that side's angle.
And we're getting another look at this in here, Patrick.
And here goes Montoya hitting a nice sharp cross court. Barag should not be blocking. That should have been Buter.
There's the jump service in the bunt.
2-ball shot.
Oh, and a nice play by Semic as she smacks one down the line, and that will be a point for Semic and Montoya.
And now it's a 2-1 score. And that's exactly, when I say it's a refined game, you'll notice the passing styles are very different between the two teams. Montoya had her arms out very early, looking to put an easy ball for Semic, who charged the net to hit a great clean shot down the line.
There's the bump again. Back to Barag, and she finds an opening down the middle deep, and a nice play by Christina Barag.
And that's exactly what I said before that they're going to look to do. They're going to look to grind it out, find the seams, find the openings. It's a switch on 4 since this game is till 11. They're probably going to try to get this point right here so that they can get the switch and go to what is known as the good side.
There's the bump and the return back to Semic. And a near block there by Buter, but the ball goes into the net.
And if you notice, Buter turned to her partner and said, "My fault." She realized after she served that she got caught at the line watching her serve instead of charging the net and doing her job, which is to block right after serving.
Okay, Montoya back with her service.
Simic.
And they return back to Buter. Buter with a slam right down the middle. And again, she's finding openings, but Barag is doing an excellent job of setting her up.
And putting in her mind with her calls the exact spot that she should hit it. And again, it's the distance off the net giving her those extra angles to hit space and hit smartly.
Good long serve. There's the dunk.
Simic looks, fires.
And a nice shot down there. Simic did a nice job of finding that opening, and Barag could only get a hand on it, and that's side out.
It was a little broken play. Svetlana didn't get behind the ball. She kind of popped it high, but Montoya did a smart thing, led the ball to the net, allowing her, here it comes, she's running off the net, led the ball to the net, give her an area and a space to swing.
Puts it away.
I tell you what, Kristen Buter doing a nice job though at the other side. She's a very heavy hitter, and she finds that opening in that back corner. Side out too, Buter.
And I think that this might be a strategy that might get switched. They might actually start serving Christina Barag because Barag's putting up a great ball, and Buter's finding the court.
Nicely just over the net.
There's the bump back to Montoya.
Montoya,
and a good
nicely
save.
done by Barag. Walk, skipping the rope.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. She's been able to have enough topspin on that ball as it found the back end.
Grinding it out, grinding it out. Look at this great pop-up right there by Buter, and Barag just hitting hard, high seam, letting the action of the ball and the wind knock the ball down for point.
Killer Bees team.
Oh, the game is to 15. My mistake. The game is to 15, not to 11. So the game is to 15, and they switch on 5s.
Okay. Whoop, a little long with that one there as Buter knew it. Score is 2-2 here as Montoya will get the serve.